Alas, no eel today, I'm afraid. I have a bit of a stomach ache, so I don't know if I'm feeling up to eel just now. It will be something, I promise. Hopefully, something good. Huh. Yep. Yeah. Just waited. Okay. Right. Be ready in a minute. Hello, Ann. Welcome. Hope you're doing well tonight, Ann. I'll be ready in a moment. Happy Wednesday indeed, as we creep ever closer to the spookiest of day. Spooky. Do I want to crop and edit this other picture? Get a better image of him? This one's probably fine. Move it into the examples section though, so people have some other examples to see. Oh, I think I can do it in here actually. That other thing again? It's probably got some on it. I'll make do. Okay. Thank you, moderator. As always. I love that you can do this in OBS. There we go. Now we can put that over there for now. Just make the whole thing smaller, actually. You can just put him down there for the moment. Okay. Got a few references. Oh, click. It's better, huh? Oh. There we go. Got a little smaller. There we go. Because I got my big example in front of me. So. Okay. Oh yeah. I should probably message specific people, because if they know my stream is happening. But that's not how. Yo, Sandy. Howdy do. Howdy do, Sandy. Hope you're doing well. Alright. Well, glad to hear it. I mean, I did the other ones pretty good. So we'll see. Alright, first we gotta start by painting the background green. Might as well stick with the method they used. Thanks, D. Sandy. Always appreciate the encouragement. Hi, Grell, are you gonna help? Cat's trying to help. My easel keeps trying to come apart on me. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, he's an android. He's an android split. Let me hang on, let me get a full body picture for you. I like that picture of him. Where's the cool picture? I don't have his cool picture. That's a good one. I think that's somebody's rendering of it, but it's still pretty good. Okay, that's cool, but I want you to go in the window. Yeah, so... So it's kind of like a whole, like, array, like a sensor array that he has on him. Yeah. How how old is he? I think he's like 900 years old or something crazy like that in the game. Built to last. Yes, his name is Wren, W-R-E-N. Green, go. Doesn't look a day over 600, right? Microphone. Let you move over there just a bit, honey. Actually, that's worse. How about you move over that way? Start, as always, by getting the background painted. Intricate details on the chin will be difficult, probably. Not to be confused either with Wren from Phantasy Star 2. The Wren in Phantasy Star 2 is actually a cyborg, who is also quite old, but has been sustained by artificial means, not being an artificial life form. This brush is like pushing around a lot of paint. I don't know if that's on purpose or just because of the type of brush. Yeah, that's the fuzzy caterpillar green. It's a very nice color. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. The hardest part will be the perspective, but isn't that always the case? Do-do-do-do-do. I'm getting a little better at perspective, I think. Still tricky, though. Oh, wow, I got a bunch on my screen. And by that, I mean the screen that protects my screen. Yeah, can you grab me a clip or something? I appreciate it. And R is here, too. Now there are two of them. This is getting out of hand. Happy Wednesday to you too, R. Color names mean nothing after studying color theory. Everything is just red, blue, green, etc. That should be where, well, I don't think that'll be wide enough. Yeah, exchange it with the blue one. Thank you. Huh, this worked before. Now it's not working. Stop. Alright, we're good. We reached equilibrium. And that is going the fuck off as usual. That's true. That's very true, R. Some have said in the past that the greatest demonstration of understanding the rules is knowing when to break them. How to break them. Okay. My paint drop cardboard is still that lovely shade of green I made for R's hair last week. And I've already got paint on myself. Neat. Okay. See how you look now that you dried off, R. Yeah, not bad. Oh, and I put my hand right in the paint. Cool, cool. Cool, cool. Fine. In, rather. My bad. Yeah, in, you're looking pretty good. Nice. It dried a lot darker than I'd hoped. Your character's skin is a little lighter than that. But I feel like overall, it's still pretty good. I wish I could have done the glasses part up here a little better. However, the silver, I think, worked really good for your eyes. It kind of brings them out a little bit. That's just me in the summer. This would have to be a lot redder to be me in the summer. My genes just turn my skin red. Okay. Yeah, it turned out pretty good. It do be dry. Well, it's like, now that he's been dried for like a week or so, like this actually looks much better. Now that he's been dry for a little while. It's not great, but it's certainly better than what it looked of. I could attempt drawing R, if R is interested. Yes, the emote. I love that when we rated, what is her name? The puppet lady. Shit. We rated, what? Allie Q? That is right, it's Allie Q. When we rated Allie Q the other day, my most recent clip was me drawing the eyes. Absolutely, with your big ears. Why not? If you have some good example pics I can use, email me at this webzone. And I will make your picture next week. Ooh, phrasing. Ooh, ha. Ooh, phrasing. Okay. Okay. Are we drying? Are we drying? Yes, it was very kind of In to allow me to experiment by using their character. If R feels comfortable with it, that's fine. If not, that's also fine. I understand. OCs are just very personal for some people. All right, Leviathan, have a good lurk. Enjoy your lurk and whatever game it is you're trying to 100% this time. What are we doing here? Nope, still quite wet. Stays wet for a while. Let's check in with the this guy. No, we haven't gotten our thing yet in the spirit thing. Spirit lo-fi. Ooh, you know what? While this dries, I can do the unboxing I was going to do. Hang on. And let me put a tissue down on the wet fucking paint so I don't get green paint all over. I'm gonna bring over something to unbox. Be right back. Okay, so it's Mondo Llama, Fuzzy Caterpillar. You should totally use it if you feel the urge, R. Okay, so Amber was kind enough to get me a Candy Crypt for the holiday. From C's Candy. Comes in a little coffin. So we're gonna crack her open. See what's inside. everybody excited about the potential of sugar in gestation. Me too, fam. Yeah, I don't know if you can send, I don't think you can send files through Blue Sky yet, R, but if you send me like a couple of links to your previous postings, I can get to it through that. When did they add that purple weirdo? Oh, was that for September? Okay. Alright, so here we have the crypt. Go ahead and open her up. Okay. Inside we have the Seas Candy logo cut to fit. And then inside that, we have various chocolates. Now they didn't give me a thing. They didn't give me a guide as to what each one of these is. Let me see if I can find one real quick here. Oh, have you got the link? Is the link still in there? It is still in there. Thank you. I'll go click that link. Yes, the Candy Crypt. Alright, so we've got... See if we can identify these. We've got... Oh boy. Okay, so one of these two bars is milk molasses chip or milk peanut butter brittle. Battle? This is the difference between battle and brittle. Okay, one of these is a dark Scotch mallow, which is probably this guy down here. Milk butter chew rights received. Probably this guy. No, which one is it? That one's the butter chew? Okay, peanut butter. Milk molasses chip. It's dark, apparently. I'm assuming the milk molasses chips and dark molasses chips are these two board things here. Okay, well, thank you, Amber. Dark salted caramel? Okay. Alright. So that will be the snack for this evening. And I'm just gonna stick it under you here for safekeeping. You love salted caramel? Hang on. Alright, here you go, R. Alright. Alright, just take a little. Just a little, okay? I'll share a little bit. Just take a small bite. I'll give you a minute. I'll give you a minute because of the delay. There we go. Okay. Very good. Thank you. N, what the hell? You gotta ask permission first. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, that is salty. That's very salty. Oh. Yeah. I do want to lactate. Thank you, moderator. What? There's a lot of milk in there. So you just made R lick twice? It is very salty. Especially having, like, moved a lot of salt out of my diet. Like, it's extra salty tasting. That's alright, you can just have R lick some for you in and then just spit it right in your mouth. It'll work out perfectly that way. Just, you know, and then, you know, good to go. Yeah, the Kirby kiss, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Now I got chocolate on my hand. You just imagine Kirby like mulching up that tomato in his mouth and just, you know. Gives you some pureed tomato. There you go, buddy. I'll fix you right up. I hope there's no paint on these fingers. Well, there is some paint on that finger, isn't there? There is. Oh well. There's probably non-toxic. There we go. It was even more funny in like some of the other games where you have like several buddies and you just make out with all of them. Oh. Alright. If you like salted caramel, you'd probably like that. Thanks, moderator. Alright. Their eyes smell weird. I don't know either. Well, it's spicy water. Spicy ice. I'm sure it's fine. Will you try now? You are! Wonderful. Alright. Where to begin? Where to begin? Well, we'll begin at the beginning, which is usually blocking him in using the shoulders. Using the shoulders here. How can I show you this? Can't see what I'm looking at. So I'll start with the shoulders. I'll just start painting. It's fine. I'll use nickel? Nickel. I'll use nickel for this. Or you can still kiss your buddies if you want. Just, I don't recommend spewing pureed tomato in their mouth. I mean, unless they consent to that. That's not everybody's into that sort of thing. So you gotta test the waters first. Indeed. More than okay to kiss your buddies. Just make sure they know it's coming. Okay. Yeah, this guy ought to work. This guy ought to work. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. You drawing tonight too, R? Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do. Saw Luigi guy was playing UFO 50. I'm desperately curious about UFO 50. But, like, I also don't want spoilers, and that might seem silly for a game like that, but, like, I want to go into it fresh, you know? But it's still full price, and I wait for sales, unfortunately. Oh boy, is that going to be enough? I might have to do multiple layers. It's so light. What can I do to make that darker? We'll make it work. Yeah, $20 is usually the sweet spot for me. It was tempting to get Guilty Gear Overture, because that's only like $3.75 right now, but it doesn't have Bridget in it, so I can't, like, you know, can't transwrite it up. So apparently they didn't have the rights to her at the time, which is kind of wild to think about. I still love the extremely based Guilty Gear creator, where people were like trying to offer all sorts of conjecture of, oh no, she's not trans, it's not true, she's not trans. And then the director of Guilty Gear came out and was just like, yes, she fucking is. Stop. Also, hello, Queen. Welcome. No dying. I'm paraphrasing a little of what he said, but that is essentially what he said. He said something far more eloquent about like her personal journey, coming to terms with who she is, loving herself, etc., etc. So, yeah, he knows how to rock. He knows how to fucking rock. You wish you were a brisket, or you wish you were a bounty hunter that used a yo-yo, Queen Bean? I mean, in Florida, you could be both. Here in Florida, the land of opportunity, you could be both. What are we doing here? We got a rough shape. We got a very rough shape one in here. Queen Bean is gonna go full yo-yo bounty hunter. It's a new arc for you, Queen. I'm excited. That, I think it might be easier to become a bounty hunter than to love oneself. Then you can be like, oh boy, I sure do love hunting. Aren't they supposed to be... Weren't they, like, originally supposed to be, like, personal defense weapons or something? And they became a child's toy? Or am I... Is this, like, conjecture that became folklore or whatever? That was a myth? Okay. That was the myth when I was a kid. And then Earthbound just reinforced that myth. I mean, maybe the same could be said, yeah, like a flail. Maybe the same could also be said of, like, nunchucks. Because nunchucks will fucking sting your ass if you're fucking around with them. Which is why I don't do nunchucks. Flail wrapped around my finger is my emo punk band name. Now what am I gonna do? Made me think of that lady from Air Guys, the Square Enix fighting game from long ago, that has the police officer that uses a yo-yo. She's wearing like a skirt and uses a yo-yo. And then that makes me think of Astral Chain. You gotta start at the beginning, Queen. First you gotta stop being so mean to yourself. That's the first step. I'm still working on that step. I've been working on it for years. Astral Chain in the ass. Split Gear is in the spirit tonight. The spirit of what? I'm not sure, but the spirit nonetheless. We just do that. How we do that for now? And then we put a big thing there. Then we go very sharply up that way. That sounds real cool, Queen. Perhaps a bit derivative of the actual plot. And then what? Down like that? Yeah? And then that? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a challenge. You're right, Sandy. You are absolutely correct. What about you, in any projects tonight? Hello, Maxine. Good to see you. Parents have a lot of baggage, I've found. Even the best parents. Yeah, what have we been, what's the skinny? What have we been working on for the last month, huh? Is that about right? That's about right. It was way up here like that, yeah? It was like over his head, almost, like over his ears. He doesn't have ears, he just has these sensory devices. Ooh, split gear, what the fuck? They're better than ears split. He can hear for fucking miles. Okay. There we go. There's his metal cheek. Then this guy comes out like that. Well, this is going to be very nondescript, and then suddenly become Wren. Your ancestors demanded you find answers. I'm sorry. I did not mean to distract. Only partially related. That reminds me. I have discovered that Szechuan peppercorns are a thing, and I need to get my hands on some. His eyes are silver as well. I don't know if I ever noticed that before. I thought they were black, but they're actually kind of silver. Are they black or silver? Or are they silver and black? No, that was more of a flail, wasn't it, in Kill Bill? That was more of a flail, wasn't it, in Kill Bill? I think so. I think it was. He has a lot of one color, this fella. I think I should fill in some of his face before I do the... Well, I mean, it's your culture. Fucking reclaim it. Make it real. Make it learn the ways of the yo-yo. You be the yo-yo based hero you want to be. Yeah, be the be the damage you want to see in the world. Jesus Christ, Split. I'm gonna have to go over that again with more silver. Oh, I didn't even do his neck yet. I'm a silly goose. A silly, silly goose. Just like make sure you wear like metal gloves or something when you're doing it, because otherwise it could come back to haunt you. Wait, what? Bought the rights from a fellow? How did they bought? I have so many questions, but it revolves around copyright law, which may cause my brain to explode. Are you a snuggly teddy bear, Wren? Thinking you might be. Or are you a brassy buckle? I don't think you're a gold rush for sure. Might have to mix up some skin like I did for in. Some in skin, if you will. Flyback top, okay. Flyback top. Flyback top could have a very different meaning nowadays. No, that's silver again. Back over there. Green over there too, because we're still using that. Flyback top. What about fushigi? Does anybody remember fushigi? Because they still make and sell fushigis. I believe it's called fushigi. Yes. Yeah, that's it. The weird magic ball thing. It uses like magnets or something, but like it looks convincing. Are you going to use the hoodoo voodoo? Yeah, you're supposed to be able to like roll it over all over your hands and stuff and like spin it. And it looks like you're just like holding like nothing. Like you're suspending the ball between your fingers. You know. That might be too dark. That's still too dark. Fuck. Let me see what I can do with this. Let me see what I can do with this. I mix in a little bit of this. Is that what it means, Sandy? Cracked the code? Let's get you all mixed in and see what color I end up with. Having to apply some fast and loose color theory here. And it's too dark. Much too dark. It's like chocolate milk now. Is Bulbasaur's Japanese name Fushigi? Strange Frog? Is that his name? You want old metal discs. Your goblin core is showing. What about, Oh, this is a wild idea. Let's try some orange. It's an old yo-yo and it's pretty. I see. I'm sorry. I support you in your trans goblin desire, Queen. Oh, this is bad. This is real bad, what I have created. What I have created is awful. Just awful. How do I save this? How do I save this? How do I save this? How does one save this? Strange seed. Show us the forbidden color. Here you go. There it is. The chocolate milk that is supposed to be his flesh. Fuck. I need to make it lighter. I added a little orange to kind of give it some color, but that did not help. I try adding some more white. More of a tan, though. We were closer with Snuggly Teddy Bear. What did I end up doing for Chaz? Where's Chaz? Come here, Chaz. I think I used Snuggly Teddy Bear for Chaz. It turned out alright. Yeah, let me try. I have this, have the mythical unicorn stuff, which is crap to try and apply, but maybe it can help me here. Just add a glop. Terraria does have a yo-yo weapon in it, which is fairly effective. A series of yo-yo weapons. None of these should be confused, however, with Yo-Yo Ma, who is not a yo-yo or a weapon. As far as I know, he's not a weapon. Okay, yes, some white is helping. The one helpful white. The one helpful white. Okay. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, it's still very chocolate. Now I wish I was just painting chocolate milk. Kind of burnt myself out on Terraria not that long ago, not gonna lie. Yo, R, you were a cellist? Between you and N, like, there's like an entire art school happening. Oh boy. Okay. Gosh, it's a nice color. It's so pale. Okay. Just a bit more white, and then sunken cost fallacy will no longer be in control. Get out of there, silver. Get out of there. Okay. Is that a gold paint? You mean his face, or... Yeah, it's not. It refuses to relent. Well, thank you for asking, Queen. The paint you have on the canvas looks gold, does it? I suppose it does. It's supposed to be... I think it's the lighting in here. I have a yellow light. It's supposed to be... that color, which will not focus. It's new nickel. It's supposed to be new nickel. Huh? Yeah, go ahead. There. Moderator's applying some light so you can see it a little better. A little bit. Okay. Okay. Boy, here we go. Okay. Excuse me, goodness. A bat yoga. I'm so sorry, and I've completely... Oh no, Split Gear, sorry. I was just... Well, Split Gear, I don't know. Split Gear might have been working on a project tonight. They also have a lot of irons in the fire. Seems like that lad is always doing something. I have a guest. I had a guest on my desk, moderator. I had a problem with ants earlier. Could you do me a favor and this somewhere else? Thank you. Oh, I'm getting your desk set up still? I hope you may have it set up for you soon, so you may work on your projects. Well, those are pretty yo-yos. Must not lick fingers, not actually chocolate milk. Ugh. Do 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 do. So I had an ant problem earlier today and like cleaned my entire desk as a result. But I had one random ant not that long ago, so just wandering across my paint. Hopefully, it's just one lost soldier. Or scout, rather, in this instance. Go for it, Queen. Why don't you? Why don't you? It's very straightforward to start streaming. Harder to stick with it than to start it, in my experience anyway. Let's just say that you need to get back to streaming. Queen, you can do it. You can do it. You are very technically skilled. You're very talented. You know what needs to be done. You have the tools, have the talent. You can make it happen. And if you don't, I'll eat your cat. I will devour your animal. I will find it and I will eat it. There's nothing you can do to stop me on the other side of the world, Maxine. It's literally as simple as find your stream key, make sure you have a decent password on your Twitch account, put it into OBS and hit go. Yeah, just pick anything. Crowds will probably be small when you first start. That'll give you a chance to like get audio right, things like that. Yeah, Solitaire and Minesweeper will actually bring some people in. Maybe if I come back over it with something lighter. Maybe I'll do that. I'll come back over it with a little bit lighter tone. Other details then. That might do it. Ba-da-dum bum 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 bum. Ba-da-da-da-dum ba bum bum. Oh, sounds like you already got a collab partner there, Kat. Sounds like you got what you need. I'm waiting for paint to dry. We're all watching paint dry. See, now the real problem. You gotta let yourself. You gotta let yourself have fun with it. You gotta let yourself just do. If I could take you with me, that wouldn't be a bad thing to do, honestly. can't take you all for a walk, unfortunately. Well, looks like you're all set then, Queen. Let's see. Oh, I unlocked the fella. We can take a look at that. Hang on. Okay. And I think this is the last new fella they added. It's a bat. So Splitgear will be happy. Let's see if I can actually read this. On the darkest of nights, hexwings can be spotted gliding through the skies, hunting for their prey. Their wings are adorned with magical runes that weaken and soften up their targets, allowing these spirits to swoop in and sink their long fangs in for a bite. Unfortunately, hexwings are herbivores, feasting solely on fruits and nuts. Unlike normal bats, which rely on echolocation to navigate, hexwings use their large ears to detect magical energy. Their ears twitch and glow in the presence of a spell being cast, often drawing them to nearby witches. My research suggests they delight in assisting with brewing of magical elixirs. Their talons, adept at transporting small spell components to cauldrons. Normally solitary creatures, hexwings are known to gather in large groups at the start of fall. These groups reach their peak on the night of Halloween. It is still unknown why this behavior occurs. More study is needed, but it is quite a sight to see as their wings glow and they seem to form new magical patterns in unison. Perhaps they are casting a sort of ritual. Spooky. Go put the bat out. Right. There we go. The fella. Activity. There, the bat is also meditating. Very good. All right. Let's see. Oh, okay. We dry? Yeah, this one dries pretty quick, so that's helpful. For your hair, we're gonna go with some fresh pavement, methinks. I'm gonna change the music up real quick as well. There we go. Change the music up a little bit. Let's see how this goes. This is a PS1 ambient music mix. It is. It's very good music, but you're right, it is repetitive. Repetitive. What's this? What color are you? Fresh pavement. You are smooth pebble. And smooth pebble. Could you put fresh pavement on the list for me? Thank you. Did I reply? Oh, hey, Slowpoke. I'm glad that you had a bouncing icon, because I almost missed you. I wish it would color people different colors. Tonight's art is Wren from Fantasy, Phantasy Star 4. This guy I have over here in the left corner with the green background. Welcome. No, fresh pavement. Fresh pavement. So good to see you, Slow. Did you get that stuff sorted out that you were having trouble with the other day? Or is that like an ongoing thing? It's kind of like reams of hair. Hope you're doing well tonight, at least. Do. That's good, at least. I'm glad there was forward progress. When there's no forward progress, it can feel especially daunting. Canceling a meeting, also good. Your whole life feels like a canceled meeting? Weird. Weird. Oh. Alright then. Like no progress is being made? I hope you can find a way to make that change. That sounds frustrating. Sure hope this hair looks like hair when I'm done. Split gear is absolutely right. It'll come together for you sooner than later. And if it's dragging its feet right now. Oh God, what have I done? I'll see what we can do with this. Thanks, Sandy. I'm trying. It didn't seem that bad when I first looked at it, but now... Ah, for crying out loud. Oh boy. Well, it certainly seems like you have a lot of fans here, Queen. A lot of people who want to see you happy. They may not be blood relations, but they, Chosen family can sometimes be far more helpful than our blood family, as I have found in life. That is very much the case for me, at least, that my chosen family has proven to be far more helpful in most everything. I find that for American gays, this brush is far too fat. For American gays, the first step can often be finding your chosen family. And learning to get from them what you need that you weren't getting from your blood family. I have the right brush for this. I think you have no shortage of talent, and you have no trouble endearing yourself to others, Queen. I think if you can let yourself be kind to yourself, you're going to be all right. I may not be able to find exactly the brush I want, but I know you'll be okay. What? Explain this phenomenon to me. I am clueless. Try that. That's a little better. Oh, okay. It'll be okay. I've got so many brushes, fam. There's got to be one in here that'll work for what I'm trying to do. Now, let me try this. I can just put everything in the bag. Then we can toss this box. Oh, wise guy, huh, box? Oh, I see. Kind of reminds me of how everyone likes to shorten that, just toss it. It kind of reminds me of how everyone likes to shorten that, that one phrase of let all men be armed down to that phrase to kind of support America gun rights. When the whole quote is, it doesn't matter if the states pay for it or the federal pays for it, but the point is that everyone gets a gun, is actually the full context meaning. Because it was during a debate where they were debating who, it was for the National Guard and who was going to pick up the tab for the National Guard. Was it going to be the states or the Fed that was going to pick up the tab? But people love to shorten it to just let all men be armed. And they're like, America gun rats! Jesus. Anyway. We're going to end up back at the exact same brush I rejected initially. Motherfucker, we might. We might. Okay. Pouble. Smooth pouble. Smooth pouble. Smapooble, if you will. Okay. Let's try filling in some detail on other parts of his body while we try to figure out what the fuck I'm doing with this hair. Huh? Yeah, it is very poof in the front. I'm trying to figure that out. Easier said than done. Oh, this brush. Soak that up. Get in there. This one kind of goes... Oop. Oop. No, that's terrible. Oh. Awful. Stir that up a little bit. Yeah, this brush is too thick. I was right the first time. It didn't quite have a good in-between brush, so let me see if I can find better in-between. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Oh. Do 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 do. Ba da ba da ba. Okay. Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. Something's happening. Something's happening now. Something's happening. Something's happening. Oh, you wretch. Why did you get gooey? The paint is betraying me. Got like glops in it. What's on there? I wonder if it's starting to like dry out because I've had it for a little while. Picture changes and all that. I'll come back and fix that. I'll come back and fix it. Paint over paint. Call it paint. some interesting music happening here. How we say. Reminds me a little bit of some of the slums areas of Final Fantasy VII, the original. You can just play the original. It still totally exists. Go back to watching your VCR. Go back to watching your Betamax. It still exists. Stop crying. Perspective is hard. Holy shit. Is it ever? This is eerie. Some eerie sounding music. Bum, 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 bum. The fins are proving difficult like they did on his counterpart Demi. For sure. I feel like something's starting to happen though. Is it a good something or a bad something? I don't know yet, but something's happening. Boy, this paint is like not playing nice today. Like not sticking. It's like just kind of moving around. It's not, doesn't want to be stuck to the other paints for whatever reason. Yeah, it just doesn't want to play nice for some reason. It's fine over here and then not over there. I don't understand what's happening. Those are the sounds of Pokemon Snap I hear, Monterey? How's that going for you? It's just like over here on this side, on the right side, it's just being pushed around and around, and it's like just, you were applying fine a minute ago. I wonder if it got like warm or something. I have my fan on me. It should be cooling the air around it too, but no. See, like it was fine here and then just started to smear, so I don't know what's going on. Gotta be real careful that I don't make a huge mess like I did down here. I feel like it's coming a little bit though. This is getting me more excited to play the game. As the next Friday rotation game, for sure. I'll be excited to show it to some of you for the first time. The big part of my young RPG years. Very influential on me, I'm sure. And do more to make sure it looks like the head is turning. I think that's helping a little. Go over here for me. I think what I'm realizing is that I'm trying to like copy the original as much as possible. But what I'm finding is that ultimately, due to the medium of choice, I need to kind of improvise and innovate a little bit on both the character's design and on how I'm presenting them. Finding. So I'm never ending up with a one-to-one anyway, but like innovating on it more so, even more. Changing up the colors, changing the expressions a little bit. Like the little tiny mouths doesn't work in paint as well in my experience. So I've been giving them, little smiles instead. And honestly, for all they've gone through, they could use it. Thank you, Sandy. You're always very complimentary, Sandy. It means a lot to me. Yeah, I've noticed that as well, Queen. Is like even like turning the brush or like changing the position of my hand makes a big difference, I've noticed. I'm trying to make it my own in. I'm trying to do a thing here. This hair needs some life support. This hair needs some help. I'll figure it out, but I'm doing better on the flaps this time, I feel like, than I did last time. You need to come out here a little bit, actually. There we go. That's better. But yeah, the medium definitely dictates a lot of what you're supposed to do or how you need to present something. This was supposed to be like a splotch over here. Try to spread it out a little bit. Use the handle end of the brush. That's not a bad idea. That's good insight. I've seen Queen's paintings. They're fucking good. Rumiko Takashi? What would I know them for? The name doesn't ring a bell, but what would I know them for? The name that Sandy used? Rumiko. Oh, Ranma Inuyasha? Yeah, definitely. I can definitely see that. The big 80s anime eyes, the hairstyles, that sort of thing. Very good stuff. Oh, and apparently those obnoxious aliens as well. I'm very familiar with their work, apparently. I have enjoyed many of their fine works. This has legs. This has legs. Filling in the lining has helped a lot to, like, bring him to life a little bit. That's helping and giving me more guidance. I've given him a few more panels than he had originally, but I don't think he'll mind. Probably due for an upgrade, right? Oh, there's an ant on my paint screen. No matter. Let's keep going for now. Oh, my art looks like it. Oh, geez. I mean, thank you. I don't know about that, but I appreciate the sentiment. Yeah, just a few more panels, you know, a little armor, a little more protection. He's got an important job to do, you know. Actually, you don't know. But you will know. It's a very important job to do. Which is why he has to last almost forever. Okay, I think I've gotten that back together. Can we get away with doing this right now? Oh, maybe. He looks so silly with just the nose. He looks so silly with just the nose. Although the nose is giving me some perspective, which is nice. Can you imagine? This is our most powerful android, Wren. Why doesn't he have eyes or a mouth? Mind your business, that's why. But how does he smell? Old. Old and like machine oil. That's going to be my guess. Yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho. I love Yu Yu Hakusho's character design. Fucking, oh, what is his name? I'm blanking on his name because I haven't thought about him in a while. The gentleman with the roses was a trans awakening for me early in my life, because in the movie, in the Yu Yu Hakusho movie, they were dubbed by a lady. Kurama, that's right. Thank you. Yes. Kurama was dubbed by a lady in the movie, and that was the first exposure I had to that character. And then later it was dubbed by a gentleman, and I'm like, what are these fucking feelings I'm having? Yeah. No, it was something. Oh, I see. You need a shoulder thing. What's going on here? Yeah. Yeah, if you there's a YouTube video which is probably still up, which shows all the various voice actors that they've had over the years. A very interesting origin story. One of many. One of many origin stories I have. Not as interesting as the time I was impaled on a tree, but still pretty good. So, like, you know how kids are, you tell a kid, like, don't do that thing, and they're like, okay, I'll be careful, and they do it anyway, and then it was a really bad idea. I usually like to drop it and then wait for people's reactions, and then I tell the story because I'm kind of a little shit. But I was climbing a palm tree, like using like the discarded frond stumps to climb it like a ladder. Because in my mind, it was like, whoa, this is just like it's like in my video games. It's a ladder. And I climbed up, and my footing slipped, and I fell, and my stomach kind of... It was partial impalement. I was partially impaled onto one of the frond stumps. And I remember apologizing a bunch because they told me not to, and I did it anyway, and I felt bad, as well as I was in pain. They had to take me to the doctor's office, and I didn't understand what it meant at the time. I've been impaled, just like one of my video games. Just like when I shot him in his 70s. When I got to the doctor's office, he laid me on the table. They were like, okay, well, we're gonna do it here. And they're like, okay. And the doctor leans in, and I didn't understand what he meant by this at the time, but he leans in and he's like, here, son, you're going to want to bite on this. And he offered me a leather belt. I'm not doing this story in the Tecmone voice. Hey, that childhood trauma you're recounting, tell us in the Tecmone voice. Jesus. I'll give you some voice later. And I didn't understand at the time that they give you the belt so that you have something to bite on, so that you won't swallow your tongue. And that was when I learned... That was when I learned I had a high tolerance for pain. I didn't need the leather belt, apparently. I was good at withstanding the energy. He's got like a big RoboCop thing going on here. I don't do Tecmone during art stream. But if you do the Tecmone voice once in a while. They didn't put me under, no. They put a bunch of I think it was iodine or peroxide in the wound, which is probably not a good thing to do. But they were trying to clean the wound. Oh, woo. They were trying to clean the wound, and then they used like forceps to just pluck the wood out because there were shards of wood in there. And then they just slapped a big bandage on it. I had a scar on my stomach in that area in like the bottom right corner for like 3-4 years. It didn't stay. It went away eventually. It was interesting that it eventually went... It's interesting that it stayed and then went away. I don't know why it did either of those things, if it was going to do either of those things. The cool video game scars, just like my video games, exactly. Precisely. He needs something here. It's too much open area. He needs something. That'll work. That'll work, a little streaky streak. It's the hormones, half joking. I wonder how I'd handle that now that my blood is full of estrogens. Because everything's a lot more sensitive now, I don't know. I just died. I think you probably would have soldiered through there, Sandy. I was just so tired of being in pain by the time I got to the doctor's office. I'm like, can we just be done with this? Oh my god. His single nose is making me it's very funny. It's amusing me greatly. Let me see if I can make his hair a little more swoopy while I'm here. A little less like chonk, a little more swoop. Let's fill in these spaces first. We'll use a different color, fuck it. Yo, what? You have scars because of HRT? Oh, you lost scars due to HRT. That is interesting. Not surprising, but interesting, considering the elasticity and consistency of the skin changes from the hormone treatment. But it is interesting nonetheless. I want a smoothie right now. What a random thing to want at like 11:47 at night. I could go get one. There's probably a place I can find one at the hour. Not going to be the highest quality smoothie, mind you, but it'll be fruit in a cup that's been whizzed. Because you've become a brand new woman, Maxine. Full of fire and vinegar and piss and shit. Fuck. You're ready to go. Oh, I know. I've known many people who... I know people who were on HRT before this. I think even the... Well, no, the phrase has been around for ages. They were doing it in America before, like, we discussed it, like, over coffee in America. What in the hell? He looks like Dennis the Menace. Fuck. I mean, that's kind of funny, though. It is funny. People shouldn't have to do DIY HRT. They should just be allowed to get the proven method of avoiding people killing themselves. Fuck. As a psychologist, it upsets me. We have to have this discussion. What is that? What is that? Is his hair? That's his hair. That needs to link together. There we go. Now we're coming together. His hair is coming together a little better now. This stuff over here still needs a little help, though. Still needs a little help. Let me feather it a little. Dennis the Menace cosplay. I do know about the two Dennis the Menaces. I do. Wait, what? What about Bitcoin? I missed something. I missed something about Bitcoin. Are people buying... People are... I don't know, there's maybe something kind of based about buying HRT with Bitcoin. It's the most based form of Bitcoin, by far, obviously. Oh, this straight up sounds like Ratchet and Clank. Okay, it did. It sounded like something else, but I can't quite place what. Okay, but I need paint, though. Okay. Look here, I appreciate all these weird chats you bring to this chat room. Genuinely, 100% appreciate it. Please continue to do so for as long as you see fit. What are these weird voices in this song? Hello, Leviathan. It can be... It's less dangerous doing HRT by yourself. What? I like how we all literally got confused at the same juncture there. They already got rid of the pretzel dog. They took our fucking pretzel dogs. What else are they going to take? Don't you have an Auntie Anne's near you? Auntie Anne still does pretzel dog, don't they? You know what? You know what? I take it back, Splitgear. After reading your Google search suggestion, I take it back. No more discussions, please. Your Auntie Anne's got Wetzels. Wetzels. You fuck. Damn it, I gave you too much power. Gave you too much power. My own damn fault. His eyes are too low. Or his hair is too low, or his nose is too high. Something is amiss. Well, it's alright. We'll make it work. It's okay. Let's give him his little smirk for now. He doesn't have a smirk. He just kind of has like a serious frown. Not me right here. I have trouble placing the eyes. They're not on the same level, that's the problem. Not further down. Perhaps. Corp rest and piss corporate lives. I have to touch up his face a little bit. Bring this together, I think. That's okay. It'll give a chance for other things to dry real quick. There's the chair. Pick you up. He does... They all kind of look like they have eyeliner. The Phantasy Star characters I've noticed. They have very heavy lines around the eyes in all of the artwork. Where did all this black come from? Why is... What happened? Why is there all this black paint down here all of a sudden? No matter. It won't make a bit of difference. Ant, get out of here, Ant. You don't want to be here, Ant. Ant, please. Oh boy. Here, can you throw that out for me? I'm sorry. It has an ant in it. think. Or the remains of an ant. Bring his nose down a little bit. Cover that up for a minute. They just wanted to paint with you. I think they did, Slow. Did. Or if they did, they were going about it the wrong way. Just use the knock-knock feature on Twitch. Did I manage to beat the hurricane in a fight? Well, the hurricane stopped when it got to me, didn't it? Yeah, it better be scared. Not fucking around. Here's Rika. I always look at Rika for the litmus test. She came out so good. I'm still very happy with the way her face came out. I told you I was going to. Unfortunately, I couldn't do it before a bunch of people got hurt. So I'm not as strong as I would like. Unfortunately. I do what I can to help people now. I'm gonna go ahead and let that dry a little bit. I hope you don't have to deal with that too much either, Queen. I'm sorry that that you're having to deal with it at all, rather. You okay? Dealing with her? Actually, we're not going to use this huge ash brush because that's a terrible idea. Don't do that. Don't do that. Small ass brush. One of them Warhammer looking brushes. You can just move her out if you need to. I don't know what she's on about. Oh. You want, Greg? Ellie, I'm covered in paint. Covered in paint. Don't pet the paint hand. Don't pet the paint hand. No, don't. I love you, but don't paint the pet. Don't do it. Wow. Murph, ow. Why are you fighting me? Oh my god. You're such a mensch. Okay. Set that guy there for the moment. Bada bada bada. Now I want pretzel and a smoothie. Great. Great. I can't get a big ass smoothie. The child. She's goofy enough already. She doesn't need paint. I mean, paint. That side of the hand doesn't have paint. Get that paint. Oh my god. You're being so disgusting. Your affection is gross. Shrimp pizza. How does one have a shrimp pizza without overcooking the shrimp? Oh, hello. Hello, Castlevania. No, not you, Growly. Castlevania. I suppose you could be adding it halfway through. I want pizza. Fuck. Now I want pizza. Okay. Child. Oh, that do look good. Fuck. Now, great. Now I want shrimp pizza. Fun. Fabulous. Great. Yeah. Yeah, estrogen is dirt cheap in other countries. Yup. Yep. Stop. Stop. Stop being cute. Stop it. Alright, we both know you can't. Okay. You can't stop being cute. We both know that. I have no idea what this is from, but it's pretty good sounding. Are you so affectionate? Can't you see I'm trying to work? Make sure you guys keep fighting to keep that healthcare, Leviathan. There are some ne'er-do-wells I have noticed in the Canadian political system who wish to make things as shit as they are here for healthcare and everything else. Because they think it's cool to be racist. Real cool racist. Oh gosh. If I could be racist, that would make me so happy. That's what they sound like. Okay. Yeah, don't let them get away with it over there. Yeah, I'm enjoying the lining a lot. Yeah, GoodRx is a good place for prescription discounts. For sure. Amber has referred many people to that. Ultimately, it would be nice if you could just get your shit without having to worry. I think I need to take a page from the Rika thing I did and use a broader brush with the hair from now on, especially if I keep doing hair in this style, because the way her hair kind of flowed worked very well. This is a little more scrangly. It's part of the problem. Oh, that's it for that playlist. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Relaxing PS2 music. Let's try this. There we go. Yeah, no, agree. It's not. It's ridiculous. People should have to struggle so hard just to live. I assure you, life will present plenty of challenges if we stop making people fight so hard for the essentials. People will be able to work on much more interesting, much more challenging endeavors if that was the case. See you, Wren. I see you in there, Wren. I'm trying, honey. Trying so hard to get to you. Listen. No violence. We will not harm people. We will fill their pockets full of Bush's baked beans. We don't need them to die. We just need them to fuck off. They just need to fuck off. We don't need people to die. We just need them to fuck off. It's unnecessary for people to die if they fuck off. Getting them to fuck off is the hard part, but it's not necessary to kill. Yeah, no, that terrible submarine thing is awful. I always think about the son who was in there, who just like, you know, just a dumb kid along for the ride. Awful. Absolutely awful. Horrendous. Don't let him get to you, Leviathan. Don't let him get to you. There are a lot of people with cash out there who are trying to do some good in this world. It's just that the ones that get the headlines are the dicks. Great, now I want dick. They made a mistake. And now they're dead. That's true. Dooming is the weapon of the enemy. Go get it. Alright, BRB. Yeah, you got BRB. Sucking some ass. Sucking some balls. Okay. It's a sad example of what having too much money can do to someone, and that's like having them lose all perspective on like reality. Because I'd be willing to bet that somebody in their life like stopped them, or at least I hope somebody in their life stopped them and said, "No, nah, mate, no, don't do that." Has anybody in the chat been to Venice? Have I talked before about my love of the idea of visiting Venice someday? Venezia, if you will. Often, I have thought about Venezia. And then, like, after watching, you've been to Rome? Nice. Did you have authentic pizza while you were there? Bugatti? Parmesan? Why would Venice make you want to start dooming? Rome superior to Paris? Maxine, interesting. What other countries did they stop at, R? Venice is having a bit of a waterlogging problem, although apparently there are also some efforts to try and save it. They lost your family's luggage. Fuck. Oh, this is R Racing Evolution. This is nice. It's a nice track. What'd you think of Switzerland? There are some efforts to try and help with Venice, but it's difficult because they're kind of in a pickle politically. That's better, I think. Oh, yeah? "10 days in London, huh? What did you crazy kids get up to for 10 whole days in London? Unleashed upon the London populace." We rode the trains. I mean, good. Cliffs of Dover. Sounds like there was a lot of beautiful landscapes to check out. Lona. Something like that, Queen. Something like that. It is a complex situation. This is a lot more challenging than I thought it would be initially. So what would you say is your fondest memory of your visit? Or Oh. Oh. Dover for sure? Really? Interesting. Yeah. Go on. There it is. I wonder if it's because I'm warming the paints in my vice grip I have on the model. Just finished brushing. He goes, no, I'm gonna walk with my friends. And we walked past the gate with a dog that barked at us, and all three of us barked back at it. What the fuck? Are you and In always having these, like, Mary Poppins moments? Yeah, but you guys were probably, like, totally into it at the time. Hmm. Hmm. That's very sweet. What a lovely memory to have of a vacation. It sounds endearing. I like to think that occasionally that kid thinks of you guys too. There's only one. Bye. Oh, dark cloud, huh? He's a little jumbly. Got it. Sometimes I wonder that if, like, when I think about people that had an influence on me or helped me create a memorable moment, like, does that person think of me ever, I wonder? Do they ever think back to the time we spent together? However brief it was. Do they reminisce? Wonder what I'm up to? Boy, if they could see me now. Oh wow, Resident Evil Dead Aim. A game that is way better than it has any right to believe. Any right to be. I'm sure they very much appreciate the kindness you show them at work, Nar. Bet they do. Especially in an industry where so many people have become so jaded. He has too much hair. He has far too much hair. He has far too much hair. He has far, far too much hair. Oh, I'm sorry, Split. That's awful. I promise you, In, the next time I sneeze, I'll think of you. I'm sorry. That doesn't make me any less sorry, Lidgear. Sorry you're having a hard time. It's true, I am constantly gossiping about you, Maxine. True story. Biddy. I don't think Phantasy Star is in Fortnite. Glaring omission on their part, mind you. Yeah, I don't. Hair is so extra. His hair is so extra, but I'm afraid of messing with it more. Thank you for the bits, Narg. As always, your generosity is so appreciated. Appreciate you. Fortnite X Phantasy Star. They'd probably use the, like, weird Phantasy Star Online. Like the new Phantasy Star Online stuff. Waiting for some of the paint to dry real quick. You know, I've heard that Maxine uses bad words. Very bad words. Like fanny. And art. And posterior. I appreciate that you threw Friday in there for some flavor. My dog. What that emote is called. I see. This is a song I'm very familiar with, because I like the music from Silent Hill, the original Silent Hill 2, quite a lot. I have no knowledge of the new Silent Hill. I hear it's good. Suppose I'll find out eventually. You need more color, man. No, not you, Dale. You got plenty of color. You're a calico. Hmm. Hmm. The worst word, Friday. Shut the front, Friday. Where are we going? Where are we going, Warren? Or Wren, rather. Where are we going, Wren? Where are we going? Gotta go somewhere. Can't stay here. So let's try taking this. Someday I can finally make that trip to Venice, and then I'll have some memories of my own to share. That'd be nice. Start small and go to Canada first. Thanks, R. I appreciate it. Alright, Wren, let's do something with you, huh? Let's be bold, let's be daring. Let's give you Spike Spiegel hair, fuck it. Because that's... Oh my god, I did. I gave him Spike Spiegel hair. It's fucking Cyber Spike Spiegel. Holy shit. Would I go during Carnival? I don't know. I hadn't thought that far ahead. I heard it gets pretty wild around Carnival. Yeah. Yeah. My moderator's like, let me remind myself what his hair looks like. Yeah, it's Spike Spiegel. It's Spike Spiegel hair. It's not his actual hair, but it's Spike Spiegel hair. I've been to Mardi Gras a few times, but you know, it's not quite the same. Yeah, I don't know if I could do big crowd like that now, post-pandemic. Post-pandissimo. Here's that silver brush. Let's throw some fucking nickel in his hair. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm gonna throw a little nickel in his hair. Actually, I kind of like that. I'm trying something. I'm trying something, R. I'm trying to, like it's this big, black, nebulous space, and I'm trying to give it a little definition. Because he's got kind of a sheen to his hair in the picture. I think I may have overdone it a little bit, though. I may have overdone it a little bit. You know what? It's going to dry. It's going to dry. It'll look different after it dries. We're experimenting right now. We're trying things. We're experimenting. But an extra hair care product, yeah. I mean, his hair is probably made out of silicone, would be my guess. Or maybe not. Maybe his hair actually grows so that it can, like, be replaced. I don't know. I don't know how advanced his creation was. You do got that kawaii face. I'm working on that, though. Let's see here. Where's my thin black brush? There it is. Dry as a bone. Dry as a bone. No, I don't want to do that. What do I want to do? I want some what do we want in there? Can we get away with that? Is that possible? Can we do a little bit of that in there? Come back with a little black to outline it again. Little tippy taps. A test stream? Hell yeah. You can do that shit. Absolutely. What now? A little of this guy? Song has some good beeps boops in it. I think we're getting somewhere. I think I'm getting somewhere here. This is also, ironically or coincidentally, this is from our Racing Revolution. Molder. Yes, your racing phase. While you were staying in France. Thank you, Maxine. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for being here, as always. And as always, thanks for watching. There is definitely some good beep boops going on in this song. I didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. I'll fix it. Fix it in a minute. Pretty dry already. I can probably paint it already. Okay. This one was quite a struggle. I think you were right from the get-go, Sandy, that this was going to be a challenge. I'm glad I tried it anyway because I feel like I've learned something. His face is too small, his hair is too big. It's also difficult to show detail with a character like this without showing a bunch of shading, I'm noticing. Let's see. I think what I want to do is get rid of this section on the left. I think I want that to go. I think that'll help a little bit. Yeah, what were you thinking? It was hard to get the perspective on, like, all of his parts for me. Definitely. This Namco x Capcom cover art's got me feeling some kind of way with the way Mega Man Volnut and Roll from Mega Man Legends are like square in the middle, like center stage, so to speak. Polona's on here. Yeah, for me, the straighter lines of the metal down here, at least, were much easier than up here. Up here was definitely hard because of, the original artist had to obviously add a lot of details to try and make it work, perspective-wise. I think they did an amazing job with, like, fucking literal single pixels. I think that the early artists who worked on these very tight images are to be commended. Like, I can't imagine how many hours they spent just trying and trying and trying to get it right. I'm holding two brushes at the same time now. What is my life? Okay. Touch that up just a bit. Then I gotta erase part of the weird nose arrow I made. This is also a nice tune. Okay. It's turning out a little better than I thought it was going to initially. What did I just rub on or off of my face? I don't know. Heck. Okay. Yeah, developing good pixel art. Filed by Fire. Yeah, I can only imagine. Like, this was the 4th game in the series, so the artist probably had a lot of, like, practice up until now. I don't know if I've really looked at the sprite. I don't know if they had character portrait sprite in the previous ones. They had the anime-style portraits in the 2nd game, and some, limited amount in the 1st game. I have to look back and see what they did. Let me, I think I'm done. I think I'm done. All in all, not too bad. Not too bad, considering how difficult the perspective was. Not too bad. I think I do better with characters that have long hair, like long, billowy hair. But, here, let me rotate. So, let me, oh, he's a lot shinier with the light on him, too, which is nice. Although he's got a weird thing going on his cheek. Let me paint over that a little bit. To dull that just a bit. There we go. But with the light on him, actually looks a little better. That's not too bad. Yeah. Thanks, Sandy. Thanks for being here, Sandy. It's always, I know you're busy, but I appreciate it when you can come by. I really do. And I've been enjoying seeing you branch out into like Jade Cocoon and stuff. That's really cool. We love it when the old PlayStation games can get some love. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not the painting I've enjoyed the most, but it's not bad. So yeah. It's the whole Phantasy Star party now, I think. Or if you wouldn't mind, send me some references, and I will endeavor to capture your ears next painting stream, if you are so inclined. You saw how Inns turned out, so you know what to expect for the most part. Yeah, it's not bad. This expression is not usually his, but he's usually very stoic. But please do. But yeah. Gotta pick up some of this extra chocolate milk paint. Okay. Spread the chocolate milk paint out so it'll dry, and then I can pick up the thing here. Get some on my desk, get some on my microphone. Cool. Well, thank you all for coming. I appreciate everyone who comes out. I appreciate all the inspiration and support. Yeah, Wren from Phantasy Star 4. It's always nice seeing all of you, and it's always nice getting to read your chats, even if they are a tad unhinged at times. Queen, good luck with your stream. I hope you can get your technical problems, should they arise, all worked through. Have a good stream tonight. Let me see. Queen, are you on already? Because I need somebody to raid. If you're not on already, I can't raid you, obviously. You need you need a new stream key. Okay. All right. Hang out for just a minute, everyone. We're gonna try and do Queen Bean a solid here, and send some people over to her. Where is Queen Bee? No, that's not what I wanted. I want copy text. There we go. So, anybody got any exciting plans between now and the end of the week, or any weekend plans coming up? I'm trying to think of what I'm going to cook for dinner tomorrow. I was having a rough day, so I got some takeout today. But I've got plenty of things to cook. Oh, you know what? I might fry fish tomorrow. Don't get too excited. It's not fresh fish. It's like, Gordon's Fisherman, but Halloween is coming up fast. I have a little something planned. I have a little something planned for Halloween or near Halloween stream. A little something. There'll be a little costuming, perhaps. A little fun, perhaps. What do you mean your GPU isn't supported? What does that even mean? GPU isn't supported by Twitch. What does that mean? What is your GPU? Halloween, 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 Halloween. Curving the neck on the left helped a lot with this, I think, to give perspective. Oh, there's paint on me now. Good. Ripped paint on myself. Well, at least it's on me and not, like, on my chair. Because my skin will replenish. My chair does not have skin. At least not my skin. No. Where I am, we don't usually get any trick-or-treaters. I kind of miss that, honestly. It's kind of fun to see all the kiddles in their costumes. I'll probably play some World of Horror with the family. Traditionally, I played like a Silent Hill game, but like I've played 1 and 2, so that's the only 2 there are. So, well, 3 probably exists as well. Yeah, you don't want to be left alone with that much candy. That's unfortunate, R. Tell their friends and giving out loads of candy. Yeah, you don't want to be left alone with that much candy in. It's a dangerous game. Any idea what that problem is, Queen? Can you work around it somehow? Costco bulk buy? Oh no. Oh no. That's danger. That's danger right there. That's big time dangerino. Okay. No problem. It's very kind of you to help, Split Gear. Very kind of you to help. What is this from? Oh, Devil May Cry 2? This is the best thing to come out of Devil May Cry 2. Oh, another good one from Silent Hill 3. Yeah, the more I look at Wren, the more happy I am with it. I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. Too much hair, though. He's got the Spike Spiegel hair going on, but that's okay. That's okay. I can imagine maybe it's a different android in the same line. Do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Is there a cup available, moderator, for these brushes? If you bring it, I'll put them in. That way you don't have to get covered in paint. Oh my, gotten paint everywhere. Oh, it's far too late. I've covered everything in paint. I've become paint. I am paint. Oh God. Okay. Trying not to get paint on my mouse. I've become the paint creature. I'm sure there's a Star Trek episode about that. Is that why you like the salted caramel? Are you the salt lady that was trying to give Dr. McCoy the bad touch? Where is that? You are the salt monster. You had said before. Oh my god. The very bad touch. The touch of death. That was in. It runs in the family. The salt monster gene runs in our family. Salt monster gene runs in our... This family is cursed. We must feed on salt. But at night we hunt the devils in the city. Suck them dry. Bring order to chaos. What generation is their card, out of curiosity, do we know? First with the salt monster. I rewatched episode 1 the other day with Pumpkin Rats, because she'd never seen it before, and we're watching the Clone Wars series. And then we'll watch episode 2 soon. Maybe tonight if I can find the energy to get on my bike. Something that made me appreciate the ending for episode 1 a whole lot more was when someone pointed out, yeah, Star Wars, sorry. I just kind of said words without attributing them in anything. But something somebody pointed out in a thread somewhere was that the song at the end of episode 1 is actually the Emperor's theme, but it's sped up a bunch. It's obviously meant to be like a nod to the fact that the Emperor is literally there at the celebration, or the man who will be Emperor. Thank you. My brain is like that sometimes, where I just start talking. I just start saying things. No context. No context. No nothing. My phone is buzzing. Are we alive? Pilot or Charlie X? No, that weird show with the cat. That weird show with the cat. The cat, the extraterrestrial cat that can talk. And, like, is trying to determine if humans are worthy or not. What's that called? Was that called The Man from Mother? No, that's a different show. There was this show on TV around the same time as TOS that was like a dude who like played host to a space cat. But it says Queen is live now. If you can hear my voice, Split Gear, is it?
If you don't have a chat on your OBS, on the top bar, there's docs, and you can turn chat on.
I can see them streaming now. I can hear them streaming. I'm gonna raid on over. So I want to get the paint off my hands. Alright, so hang on. Bye. There they are. Bear with them. bear with them. They're going to need a little time to prevent things from exploding. So bear with them. I'm going to send you on over. Y'all have been wonderful tonight. I feel so much love. You have no idea. For y'all, for doing this thing. So much love. You guys make me feel wonderful. I hope you have a wonderful night. Take care of yourselves. Let me close that thing. And I'll see you on Friday, I hope. Bye-bye. Once we go through... Is the raid gonna go? Are we going? Right, I didn't go. Why didn't I go? It does.